Who wants to start first? Or what do we discuss at this point?
Well, I suppose we discussed the early battle plan
Yeah.
and how that
Yeah,
kind of fell apart. I
Oh
think we
god.
intended on outflanking them.
Yeah.
I think we
Uh,
intended on trying to get the two-pointer, and it
yeah.
didn't really play out that way.
And to you get the two-pointer, we wanted that hill, because if you look on the mini-map, we see that big
Yeah,
old hill there.
Yeah, how we were going to try and hold it with the cab and then the French push on that right.
Yeah. And
yeah,
what was really
lots of French cab.
I was gonna say what was
On the
really
left, sorry.
convenient was all the artillery was already set up from the spawn zone, and we weren't even going to push that way anyways because they're only protecting a one-pointer there. So we could really definitely focus on the two from there.
This is all true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is when Chris's general takes like 2 casualties.
Unfortunate.
Quite.
Yeah. So yeah, soccer fan, you are cavalry. Then we
Yeah,
have Wee, which is a Prussian right, and he is
yeah,
a
and
Blucher. Then we got Wenfell,
um,
who's on the very left,
on the far left.
as Scharnhorst. But yeah, we both, me and soccer fan both accidentally took Bagration, so don't worry about that. Anyways, Wenfell, what was your plan from here? Holding down spacebar, I'm having a look. Just get to the hill, by the looks of it.
Yeah, at this point, the plan was pretty much straightforward. Try to take out the hills and the city before the enemy does.
Yep.
So, but as we can see, they had a lot of cav protecting, and it seems like they had exactly the same plan as us.
Yep. Because you're just judging by the map, it's kind of what you want to do. But they really should have took advantage of the kind of hills they had. Because kind of looking from their perspective, it would have been really good if they had a couple cannons firing at our enfilade, for instance, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. It's impressive how far they made it up with those Mamelukes.
Yeah. And a thing to note as well, because the artillery's set up pretty much from their spawn zone, those cannonballs, once they bounce 2 or 3 times, they're not doing much damage. Because you'll see my grenadiers get hit here, and then none of them... Oh, okay, 5 of them took a hit. But before, just before that, they took a hit from a cannonball and none of them died, even though they all got knocked over. Just because it lost so much momentum.
The real artillery plays come later for those 20-pounders.
Yeah.
yeah, those
It was-
20-pounders.
700 kills.
But yeah, soccer fan, you were really outmatched with cavalry. But to be fair, I don't know why they blobbed up their cav like that. It's very vulnerable to arty, but we didn't have anything set up so fair on them.
Yeah, my cav was also pretty blobbed up in a way.
Oh, they had missile cav? I never even noticed it.
Yeah, it can't shoot off of horseback, so it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, I just thought I might
It-
see it in the line at some point.
I think it got smashed in Ion instantly.
Oh, here comes that early cav engagement coming up soon.
Very
Yeah,
costly.
that huge one.
Yeah, I think you took out some Mamelukes with this.
More than just Mamelukes. I think I ended up. It was kind of a draw, I think.
No, certainly. You traded with the 5th Regiment and the Mamelukes.
Chris, did you lose a cannon early on in the game? I can't remember.
No, did not. Oh my
Because
arty... Yeah?
there's one destroyed cannon just in front of the lifeguard hussars. I do not remember that destroyed cannon
That?
being there before.
Oh, that's just a part of the map.
Yeah, that's a part of the map.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's interesting you noticed that. I did not pick up on that at all. What a unique map feature.
Oh yeah.
One
Yeah, I
dead
didn't
guy in a
even
cannon.
expect
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
weird. Like a reference to something, maybe? Maybe a art piece or something, I don't know.
Hard piece.
Or just a bored map developer adding something because he can.
Yeah, Easter egg.
Probably that one.
But yeah,
I was kind of
your cav on the
confused
right...
by
Yeah,
the
sorry.
Lancers being behind the Hussars. It was a
Yeah.
little confusing. Oh, here's the
Yeah.
cav engagement.
Yeah.
I didn't get the best of charges, but yeah.
Yeah, because they surprise charge you.
Yeah, they had like 10 cav units against your 6 cav units.
Ultimately,
Well,
they
I
didn't
had
really use them all.
9 in total, basically. And I end up destroying the Mamelukes with my Pavlov.
Oh, and then they engaged missile cav, which was a major fuck up.
Yeah.
That was
They caused
wasted
a few
cav.
casualties, but not a lot.
Now, though, if they actually have a 0 charge bonus, though, they get nothing when they go in.
So who was their cav player? Was it Blitz?
That would be
Yeah,
Blitz. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good with some infantry, but that's about his limit. It does kind of suck this early on engagement where you took that direct hit to the Lancers.
Oh yeah. With my St. Petersburgs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if they win that fight.
Oh, but they definitely took the
The
losses.
Verstrigens.
Jesus, what a costly engagement from both sides. Oh, not both sides, really.
Yeah, but I think that Russia definitely came out on top because Russia had a lot less cav units and his shoe won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can tell he was focused because on the far right side, he sent his cav basically in front of enemy artillery.
Yeah, into the cannons, which I
Yeah,
lost
pretty sure.
or like 2 cav like that.
Yep.
Now, what do you
I think
reckon?
there was a
Was
point.
Michael Soult his general? Because who do they have? They have Jean Baptiste. Oh, they have two
I
Michael
think it was.
Soults. Well, so it's going to be
I
confusing.
think one of them. I think he was Juro. I'm not very sure.
Yeah.
I think he was Juro.
If he was Giroux, he's definitely... He must have lost that cav because he kept his general so far behind. But where was your general anyways? It was focused on the left, wasn't it?
No, it was on the right side.
Okay.
Where is it on the right side?
I'm trying to find it. Where's your progression?
Yeah, it's
Oh
kind of clear.
no. Where is it? I can't find him. Is he back in my spawn? Oh, he is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you held them in reserve for a while, and it's kind of clear that the French came out of that battle on top. The early cav engagement was definitely theirs.
Just. It was costly. It was a lot of cav lost overall, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it kind of
in the grand
stopped him
scheme,
from... He didn't really use his cav the rest of the game, though. They
I
just
don't
sat
think
there.
there wasn't a lot of opportunities with the infantry cover, especially against Windville.
And you just lost two cav there on the left, or on the right side. Trying to take
Oh,
out the
yeah.
artillery. But you can see the setup they have there, from what it revealed. It's kind of pointless having
They-
everything back here, you know? They really wanted
They
us to
ended
go
up
for it.
moving a lot of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were forced to.
20 pounder, almost got a good hit on the grenadiers.
Ooh, those are some sweet artillery hits on the French lines.
Oh yeah, the ones that are coming now. Because I
Yeah.
saw a glimpse of them, because it was the Russian hussars that were running away. So I just noted it and started shooting at them.
You can see the trail of dead bodies.
Beautiful hits. Wait for look on the very right side of the map. You see my Tushin's battery?
Yeah.
That was, even though it was really far away and it lost a lot of momentum, that still got at least like I think 150 kills. It did a good job.
Very nice. And then your lifeguard right next to him that ended up doing nothing.
Yeah, I had to
Maybe
move. I had to move them
yeah.
back eventually. You told me about them, and I realized like, oh yeah, they can't cross. I had that there just in case I think they could cross. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm-
and
I'm-
here
I'm
comes
in-
that first skirmisher engagement in the center.
Yeah.
Just before they set up those 6-pounders.
Oh yeah, those 6-pounders at the
Those
middle
Jaegers
were
dropped, dude.
Sorry, what?
Oh, well, yeah, French Jaegers are always trash. It's that skirmisher.
Yeah. And these are the
I mean,
cheap
they're not-
Prussian Jaegers, aren't they? The Brunswickers. They're
Yeah, the Brunswick sharpshooters are some of the best that they can bring.
Yeah, move back to 6-pounders coming very fucking out. And you can see
Yep.
on Wenfel's side, my 6-pounders are coming up.
Yeah.
If you hold down spacebar, you can see where I'm wanting to set them up.
Yeah, just behind the line on top of that hill.
Yeah.
Good position, all things considered.
Yeah. The Jaegers are red, dude. Why are they moving?
Yeah, at this point on my side, I was getting really concerned because I saw like one elite unit and 3 column attack just
Ooh.
marching forward on the far left.
Did you see that just then?
Ooh, and there's that beautiful hit on the file against the French.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How many did that take out? That's 153 in that unit. What the fuck?
One
They
direct
killed the
hit,
majority of them.
enfilade.
Can someone tell
Yeah.
me how many men that was in one hit? Because from 230 down to 153. Look, they're orange right now still, after that hit.
Hell yeah, they're not going to come back. They ended up breaking pretty soon into the engagement.
Fuck, I need to get the calculator up now.
Then that skirmisher, counter skirmisher.
That's 77 men.
So, yeah.
Direct hit by, what was that? 20 pounders can't do that because that was across the line.
No, that was a 20 pounder. If you hold down
Wow.
the 20 pounder, oh, you can't see the range on it. I
But
bet, yeah.
just from the amount of casualties it caused, you can tell it was either the 10 or the 20.
Well, my 10, where is my 10? No, my 10's on the very right. It doesn't go there. The 10 basically, oh, you can see my Tushan's take out some Mamelukes just then. But yeah, my 10 basically hits where the Mamelukes are. The 10 didn't have that much range. I think it's hitting almost where the foremost left units of the French.
There goes Winfield's assault on the left. Trying to get into firing range.
There we go. The counter battery begins. They start knocking out my limbers on the left side.
Yeah, those 6 pounders at the middle were a pain in the ass to deal with. The horse artillery.
First barrage was a good hit though.
I think they made the right play by bringing horse artillery instead of foot artillery.
Mm-hmm.
No, certainly. As Italy, you always want to bring
Yeah.
that guard horse.
Well, they didn't even have guard horse artillery. They just had regular horse artillery. Oh,
I
here
believe
comes
there's
the
a guard
cannon
horse sitting
rolling.
up behind.
Pardon? Soccer fan?
They're rolling the cannon.
Oh, yeah? Are they?
Yeah.
Yep, there goes that beautiful retreat.
Look at those guys.
Just 2 guys moving an
Such
entire
strong
cannon.
men. Oh my god, look at it go. Look at the cannon.
Speed demons.
They're nearly keeping up to the horses.
And then they
Oh, and then
vanish.
they disappear.
Magic trick over.
Well, that was the end of it. Oh,
Okay,
there
all
goes
my
my said Legion
artillery's-
shootings.
Sorry, yeah.
Going up to try and handle the fucking 6-pounder horse, and then they get fucked up.
They get canistered to fuck.
Absolutely. I didn't even notice it until it was too late. That skirmishing order did nothing for them.
It's poor fellas.
Yeah, the attack on the left finally started.
First volley
yeah.
only got me 1 kill. They
Oh,
instantly
big-
switch.
Big French assault on the middle as well.
Oh yeah, this is where I start getting really good enfilade with my 12 pounder. Pay attention to it.
Yeah, I saw. Oh my god.
I begin to wreak havoc. Oh, you can see where my 10 pounders hit. You can see the size difference between the craters of the 10
Yeah.
and 20s. So you're getting a good idea of like where everything's hitting.
And then Sokophane's countercharge against the Mamelukes.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
save my
that
arty,
way
please.
Yep.
I knew he was coming for it.
Big French assault on the middle.
Absolutely.
Russian 12 pounder do me proud.
Yep, they're poorly made aggression even though they had the LOC.
Oh, my 6 pounders are hitting from the top as well. Have a look. I'm getting like just crossing my cannonballs.
Up, Here comes Winfield's Prussian foot guard on the left side.
Brave, brave men they are.
Pretty sure
Not
they
for long.
break nearly instantly, right?
Not
No,
quite
they
instantly,
break-
but they take a couple hours.
Yeah, they take an absurd low amount of losses before they break.
I believe they were only down to 57 or so before they ran away.
They were only down to like what, 160, something like that.
I'd say it's mostly the lack of general in the area.
Oh my god, look how big the French assault is. Because they're going for our one-pointer as well. Do you see that? And we have basically nothing backing up on our right side.
Yeah, they had
I
like
really,
so many lines.
I really like the French player on the right because he really rotated his lines. You can see he pulling back the unit he lost and putting up some fresh ones. Just a flawless rotation of lines. It was
Yeah,
really
the
nice
French
to
right
see.
side did an amazing job.
So
Yeah.
who
He
was
is
that?
running them up.
We had Hess and we had Jacob as the French players. Who do you think it was? It was Hess
Yeah.
probably.
Jacob was the one on the left.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, I think Nicholas has on the side.
On
Hess-
their left. On their left.
Oh, okay. Jacob was on their left and Hess was on their right. Correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it's really good. It's really healthy doing that as well. It's a really good force of habit as well. Whenever your units get really depleted, just actually put in your reserves. Because I always notice people kind of mix their reserves with their depleted units, and they're like, "Why is my stuff breaking?" Just gonna let your shit rest.
Your lifeguard's still just standing there.
Oh, I got some units red from artillery, apparently. Why are they red?
I think that's your 10-pounder.
Because 20 pounders are terrifying. I don't think the 10 pounders are firing like that, are they? Oh no, they might have been. Yeah, no, that's too small an explosion for a 20 pounder.
Not enough boom.
Not enough boom. Yeah, you'll see the 20 pounders. They're firing at that front line of battalions. You see. And here comes my push up against those Jaegers.
Full. Let's give to your battalion. Beautiful.
Yep. Get that volley off on them, make them run away so I can replace my Brunswick sharpshooters in the area.
Nearly a good hit on the. I don't.
Oh,
I don't know that word.
Battalion de
Yeah.
Neuchâtel. I don't know how to say that. Neuchâtel?
Neustapel?
Neuchâtel?
The Nutcrackers?
Yeah, the Nutcrackers.
Yeah, I believe we all noticed that in the battle, actually.
Yeah. And then the enfilade just tearing them apart from your Tuscans.
Yeah. Because even if it doesn't kill men, just the fact that a cannonball is firing at them is enough to give them like a little bit of morale damage. Yeah, that's what I love about artillery is it's like basically using the scare factor, but it's, you know, shoot it across the map.
Now here's something I liked. The Brunswick sharpshooters actually fired as my line moved across them.
Oh, that's nice.
So kind of line by line. Managed to get some kills on the Jaegers eventually they broke.
Yeah, the Jaegers are getting chewed up. You've only lost 5 men in those Brunswickers, that's incredible.
And then you go look at my Silesians, but they're all dead.
Did they all die or just?
Yeah, they all
Right away?
died. They all died to that canister.
They got
Well,
mince-meated
no,
and then
most-
they ran. Because I think,
22,
yeah, at the end of the
22
map.
of them actually made it out.
Yeah. It's not a good success rate. This is a quiet before the storm, isn't it? You know?
Before the French push.
Oh,
Yeah, that ill-fated
so
French push on
nerve-wracking.
my side.
Because only just like a little bit of artillery firing, that's it.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that where their artillery is, I already damaged a house 61%. Because you can see the smoke at the back of the battlefield.
I thought it was. Oh, the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. That 2-pointer was just gone nearly immediately. I think they actually blew it up.
No, I blew it up because the weight damage works from howitzers. It pretty much destroyed it in one hit. Because like the canister
Oh.
and stuff like that, yeah. I don't know, the canister counts
Oh.
as like a bunch of tiny little cannonballs. And they shoot out
Oh yeah,
super
you can see the
fast.
you can see the moment my elites start wavering.
Yeah,
And
180.
How's
doing-
it happening?
How is that happening?
180?
What's there? They got what? The French Marines? Well, no, they got
That
chewed up
QQ
just
is
then.
firing them.
And just like that, bam.
Whoa.
And then the drop.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then they just leave the field.
But
Yeah.
your general's so close as well. This makes no sense.
Which is why you never put your units on the border.
That
Yeah.
instant square of terror.
Oh yeah. That is
Here
what
comes that
also-
French push in the center.
Uh-oh.
Union
Oh, yeah.
Guard, Italian Chasseurs. Yeah, this is what really gets them. And this
you
is the
ever
stuff
bring-
that means they can't hold in the center anymore.
Did you ever bring those musketeers on the left side out, like near the windmill?
They only ever came out for that final charge.
Okay. So you're just kind of wanting them to come to the town, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Giving them a good defensive target to hit. And they try and hit
Louis' volley against the French are just brutal. The French are losing 20 men per volley at this point.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're not going to break anything near that town because the general's just right there. And then I move my skirmishers inside the house.
Oh, nice 12-pounder hit just then. That made a unit rout.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut them in half.
Very
and
nice.
just made them rout. Oh my god, look at all those French. Look how red they are.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
Yeah,
that
they didn't have
general?
any generals in the area.
Where is
They're
that
all on
general?
our far left, and
What?
there's one on a 2-pointer.
Yeah, what are they hanging out there for? What the fuck?
Yep. And then they start breaking, and then they start running again. From here on out, they only engage with that unit, the 4 units directly in the center. Those 2 lights and then the Swissy.
Yeah, by the
Or is it
way,
5?
this 12-pounder, my Russian 12-pounder, gets 415 kills. And you can already see the lines of men that it's been getting. Jesus Christ.
It's basically the 12-pounder held out this whole French assault by the morale debuff
Oh.
he was providing.
Oh, keep an eye on his
Oh.
dragoons.
Did you see those multiple hits just then? The combination of the 12 and 20-pounder? Look at those 2 red units. Oh, and
Oh,
again.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had it all
That
balled up.
Jeez.
that's disgusting. The Swiss are just dying.
War crimes.
They're freaking out. Why the fuck did we join the French?
It's not a war crime, it's against the Swiss. They haven't had enough yet.
Oh, this is when I tried getting one of their 6-pounder horse artilleries with the Cossack unit, and that ended up dying.
Oh yeah,
And
back
then
when we
it
tried to throw
broke
everything
a
out.
few cannonballs.
Sorry, where was this?
Far left side.
Far left? Yeah.
At your 6-pounder horde.
Oh no, yeah, they're already getting chewed up. Yeah, my 6-pounders were getting ruined on that hill. If you just look at the streaks, you can see all the hits they're getting.
Yeah, you already lost 2
Yeah.
guns from it.
But
Oh,
it-
I sent my dragoons hard around them. Like, if you look at the minimap, you can just see it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, those poor dragoons, they got destroyed by Murad.
Yeah, I had Murat surrounded also. It was very annoying.
He's still one of the best units in the game.
Got a really good hit.
Oh yeah.
My 20
Yeah, you destroyed those Fusiliers. Made the Swiss fall back for a little bit,
Yeah, those Swiss
and
were
then they go left good.
freaking out.
Yeah, your artillery's basically what destroyed that center and allowed me to push.
Oops, I accidentally blew up some of your musketeers. Did you see my 20-pounder?
Yeah.
Like, aim low. Oh no, that's my 10
Oh,
pounder. I think. Oopsie daisies.
Yeah, it
It
wasn't
killed
too
a
much
few.
damage.
Bit of friendly
But
fire.
that's the risk you run with 20 pounders.
That's just risky for artillery in general.
Hmm.
The hit rate was only like 13 to 21% or something like that of like hitting your target. You know, even getting like 1 in 5 shots is a lot, considering how many cannonballs they fire per battle.
Hmm.
Yep.
How's the assault going on the left, Wenfell? You're really giving it to him. You're making them rout a little bit. But look at him go.
Yeah.
Look what he's doing. He's really good at holding his lines. This is such a strong fight.
Yeah, that's where most of that fighting happened. Or most of the Prussian aggression, at least.
The only thing I can comment on is his reserves at the back should not be run one row thin. They have to he has to thicken up his like reserves as much as possible.
Yeah. They also probably shouldn't be so far from the front line.
Same with the Italian general. Always thicken up your general, never keep him thin. Especially just when they're behind. Well, mainly just specifically when they're behind musket fire.
Wait, what the fuck? The Italian general's bodyguard has no hats.
You sure?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they have no hats.
Skinheads.
Some proper Italians right here.
Yeah. Back to the French left. Here comes another lull. But you can just see the carnage. Now that there's like the smoke is clear, just look at the dead bodies so far.
Yeah, their lines, I don't think they even really got off a volley. They marched up and they all died.
I found Murat. This is when I try. Yeah, this is when I try killing Murat.
Yep.
Yeah, the direct charge, he didn't even notice it happened. He just took it, ate it, and then ruined your day.
Yeah,
Didn't lose a single man. No, lost 2.
Bills gets chewed up.
and then the charge in the back did nothing either.
Nope, he absolutely destroyed you on
He's
your first charge.
concerned. That's all Marat was, he's concerned. And look, he was about to break there.
Barely.
Yeah.
Until he broke his first unit.
And then the other unit breaks.
Yeah, followed very quickly.
But, I don't know, they had metal chest plates on, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, you can tell the Italian player was concerned. He turned his guns around and aimed at him.
Really? Like straight up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dragoons are never really good fighters. This is when they got that sharpshooter regiment with the Chasseurs.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's red there? We got a the Neuchâtel, whatever they're called. They're red. They're yellow. I really
Nutcrackers.
like their uniform.
Yeah, all I could think about was a school bus when I saw them.
Hey, if you zoom in, there are a bunch of like old geezers as well. What weirdos.
Oh.
School bus weirdos.
School bus.
I mean, all of the guys in the... Like, everyone looks kind of old in this game. A little bit.
Oh, if you ever look, my 20 pounder just got another chevron, and my 12 pounder already has a chevron.
Yeah, those 20 pounders just got better and better.
It's just a sustained fire. Oh, but to be fair, look at his 6 pounder artillery. That just got a chevron itself. Here we go, your Cossacks coming for that 6 pounder.
Oh yeah, that did do well.
Yeah, that ended really poorly.
Ouch. No, that was just a volley you just absorbed. Oh, they hit
Touched
like...
him good.
Yeah, you touched him. They killed like 3 guys.
Yeah,
It was a waste of a cav unit.
Really
it's honestly
unfortunate.
surprising how small of an effect it had on morale.
Yeah, orders are orders, so...
But yeah, actually on the hill, my leftmost 6 pounder has a chevron, so that's been getting a lot of kills as well. That's good. But yeah, you can see how battered up my artillery is up there, and just the Prussians along that hill. But the French just as much, because looking at the French, there's not many fresh units.
No, not at all.
Not many, even 150 either. Yikes. But yeah, I pretty much had 4 artillery focusing on the right side of the French. Well, from our perspective, the right French. The entire
Yes.
game. I just never let them rest, ever. As
You
long as I
really
could see
scared them into falling back.
Yeah, look at that. And I think at this point as well, they realize like, hey, it's LOC. They're gonna push us eventually.
Yeah. And then it was like a lull for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I started to push up, try and get a little bit of land.
Oh yeah, me too. I think I eventually moved my 10-pounder like 50 meters forward.
To a tactically
Yeah.
superior position.
You can see the Prussians on the middle having like just a thin line of losses, just a couple kills here and there, and you see the French side just the disgusting amount of losses they had.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was
You can
it
see
was
where each
amazing.
individual unit got fucked.
Oh my god, yeah. Now that the
Yeah,
Prussians have moved and revealed their lines, look at the lines of dead on the Prussian side. It's nothing. The French
Oh,
Wow.
are
practically anything.
eaten, dude. The French have been eaten.
Yeah, no, they pushed up and they didn't fire a volley. They immediately started retreating when they went red.
really big meat grinder.
Mm-hmm.
Come 10-pounders. Incoming. Oof. And oof.
It is kind of funny watching the French army get destroyed because they leave back this sort of paintboard of bodies. You can see where each individual color is. It's like a rainbow of death.
I know. I want to see if I can do one of those telescopic cameras.
Oh, wait. Is this where the Cossack Cav goes against Marat?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, and then the
And-
lifeguard are coming back from the army.
And then the Cossacks die again.
Yeah,
I lost so much cav to Marat. But, like,
you have a pretty good charge for Cossacks.
What? They barely killed any of Marat though, and even he lost his
Yeah.
morale.
and also Marat's, like, completely surrounded.
Oh, it's so unfair.
You know what the play might have been? A direct hit with the Lancers, and then to go in with your Dragoons. Because those Lancers could have done some serious morale damage while the Dragoons hit them in the ass.
Did he actually lose Marat himself? They did.
Really? Is he dead over there?
Yeah.
Bodies somewhere in that field.
I'm trying to look for the fancy uniform.
He's like a Polish hat kind of dude.
Polish, I can't do that. That helps.
He's a Polish guy. Nice.
Yeah, he has
You
a
were telling me
Polish
all
hat.
about his style. You went to find Polish hat.
Yeah, you know the hats that they wear.
No, I did not have.
They were
You know the
baseball
Polish
caps.
units? You know the
They also
Polish
wore
units
keppas.
in this game?
Shit, show me the French if they have any. Give me a second. The Polish would have French
Oh, wow.
units. I mean, the French would have Polish units, right?
I don't think they
He's
brought
talking about
any.
he's talking about the
Oh,
more
there we go.
square-like
Oh,
caps.
Portuguese, sorry. Whoops. Oh,
Yeah, no, the more square-like caps, if you know what I'm talking about. The one you'd see commonly in cavalry.
Swiss, they brought a shit ton of Swiss, wow.
I believe they're pretty cheap, aren't they?
Yeah, you can get 4 of them, so each player would have taken 4, so that's why you see 8 of them. And they're really strong. I really love the Swiss units. Well, pardon me, mate.
But actually, there is a commander still within Marat's unit with the red Polish cap.
Is he?
I don't believe it's Marat himself, but the second officer.
Here comes all my, all the rest of my cav. On a
final
quest for
attempt.
Marat.
Uh-oh.
You're not even hiding
Yo.
anymore. This is revenge.
I was going to say, look at your furthest most right units,
The ill-fated push.
Yeah. And dude, now that,
Ultimately,
that
they
they've
just
seen
kinda
you, look at
retreat.
the artillery from their artillery focus fire on you. Then they get a couple good hits.
Yeah, they do get some really good file hits on me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and at
the
this point
enfilade
as
was not
well,
kind.
yeah, look at my Tusins. My Tusins just changed to target their artillery now. Because, like, yeah, I've already taken out one of them over here, one of them over there. I've taken out some of their artillery at the back. And the
I
rest they've
believe
been
this is the
slowly...
first time we see their old guard.
Hey? I think I get a good hit on them with
No.
my 20-pounder. Oh no, there's old guard there that's already pretty chewed up.
Yep, never mind. Take it back.
Or maybe they got hit by artillery while we couldn't see them.
That's probably what happened.
Potentially. Wait, what do they look like?
They're on the further right side if you're looking from the French in that formation.
Yeah, I see them. I'm just trying to scan the battlefield of the dead bodies to see. Yeah, I did hit them. I did hit the old guard.
Yeah, you can kind of see where they're scattered all over the place.
Yeah. Oh my god, I did.
So it's
So
certain
I
that
hit
the
them
French had a
2
sizable
or 3 times, probably.
and this is where I took those enfilade rounds. That's probably some of the most damage I took throughout that game, or at least before the Greek charge.
Oh, and if you pay attention to my Bagration, do you see what happened to him? He's down to 29 men. Because cannonballs kept coming through that one gap.
Oh yeah.
And Bagration's fucking... Oh, he's still standing.
Migration's just eating.
Just watching guys like
Oh, yep.
2 men over die.
French cuirassiers. That's right, that's what had you pull back with the lifeguard horse.
It's because there was like 80 heavy cav units that they still had left. Not actually 80, but you know.
Alright, the 20
Yeah.
pounder's coming up on Wenfel's side. And begins to do some canister.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Oh yeah, your long move.
because what they did, I think they limbered up half their artillery that they set up initially, and then they slowly moved it over to the right side of the battlefield.
I gotta say, I like how you decided to move everything around the road perfectly. It all follows it.
Oh yeah, did you like that? It's pretty epic. A little bit of roleplay, you know.
Wait, what?
Oh, my 20 pounder with the
Oh,
Russian
on the
German
road,
Legion.
yeah.
I gotta say, I like how the French have had that gun and another gun behind it, basically firing around on both sides of the house in the one corner, but they've only done 3 damage.
What are you talking about?
I
Which
think
gun?
even the closest 6-pounder that's in that French line that you were trying to kill for the longest time.
Oh yeah, with the one chevron on it, that's now canistering.
Yeah, the
And it's
canisters.
string into the sky. Because it's out of range.
I do like that. It's out of range, so it goes further.
It doesn't do any damage out of range, though.
Oh yeah, it does nothing at all. Yeah, I gotta say the French on our right side are getting absolutely decimated. While most of my elite reserve is still pretty good.
The
Still have a
artillery
unit
decimated
200.
them. The
Yeah, I still
entire
have
game.
2 units. 2 full units
Yeah.
of Prussian Foot Guard.
In the meantime, I was just getting absolutely pissed off because I was all this time long planning to assault the city and make my really big push on the left. And then I saw the French pulling 4 more reserve units with elites to hold the freaking city. And the
Oh
honor.
yeah.
I think they
Thing
ended
is,
up having both their generals there.
Oh yeah, the Italian and the French general as well. And 2 heavy cav units.
That's a lot of elites they got
Uh,
lined up there.
yeah. I think those were just dragoons, though.
No, he has some cuirassiers back there as well.
yeah,
Oh,
that's the ones he moved from the far right.
Oh yeah, and now what I'm doing with my Russian 12 pounder, I think this is where it gets many more kills. Because what happens is, as you're moving up, I obviously still want to get enfilade, so I have to angle it a little bit differently. Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
was-
Yeah, go right next to my 10 pounder. That makes sense. Yep. I remember this. What's my Tushin's doing? My Tushin's still getting counter arty. It's doing stuff. Took out another limber just then, that's nice. Oh yeah, and at this point my 10 pounder's just guessing. This is really building up to be the final big push, isn't it? Also, your grenadiers are getting chewed up on the left side when fell. This is rough.
Yeah. But at this point,
Oh,
I decided to just try to make my way through with the grenadiers. I didn't care about the cannon anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's once we get down to 15 minutes left in the game is when we start really talking about that push. For now, it's still skirmishing in the background and trying to find the rest of the army. Yeah, my Brunswick sharpshooters start moving up.
I think what both sides have been doing is just kind of poking at each other, trying to find a weak point. But like none of us are budging. It's insane. Because there's been engagements for both of you guys. There's been engagements on like both flanks and the middle. You know.
But nothing too serious. All armies are still fighting.
Yeah.
Up.
this is when the French cav player crashed.
This week's steak.
Yeah, the extensively long time it took for my Brunswick sharpshooters to stake is mildly hilarious.
I think they increased the time for it to stake, like play stakes.
And it's because they don't want you to get aggressive with stakes. They want it to be a defensive position.
Your fucking unit runs as well there.
Yeah, they deployed and they weren't needed anymore, so they ran away.
Powerful move.
They did their job.
Oh. So yeah, this was at the 15-minute mark. So probably like a minute or two ago. Oh no, he hasn't crashed yet, has he? Or did he crash already?
He has.
Yeah. Because eventually we see other cav just run through the French lines, just charging at us.
Ooh, that absolute decimation against your lifeguard Hussars with that one smash from Lancers.
Yeah. I think that's his guard lancers too. Something like
yes,
that.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good unit.
Delegard, yeah.
And there it comes the bunch of his cav that are
Yeah,
about to start charging.
What about that cav on the very right? Does it just sit there?
No, it charges, and I think windful squares.
Oh, on the far
No.
left, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. The far right from the French perspective.
Oh yeah.
Here comes Marat as well.
I think
Marat
this
and that
is where
square hat.
Yeah. I decide to murder Marat.
I will give it to Blitz. If he was still in the game, it would have made, like, the world of difference. You know what I mean? At the very
Quite
end
a
of the
bunch.
final push.
Yeah.
I think it's all about, because we had many gaps in our lines, and if they kind of broke through our lines, I imagine that could have wreaked havoc. Because didn't you pretty much just have free reign on, like, the arty after this? After that cat is gone?
Yeah, after their cav was gone,
Oh yeah, I think
because all of their infantry had moved away from their arty.
like my 10-pounder, I think I canister the French.
I think it destroys a building also.
And the lifeguard horse. Uh-oh. I'm canistering. Oh! I
No,
canister
it
at
destroys
Marat.
Marat.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
how about that? Yeah, good.
I like how it fires straight up, comes back down.
And here's the revenge attack against Marat. If I can reach him.
He's running away fast. Ooh, cannonball. Oh, what do
That
we have?
shattered Marat.
Is that more heavy cav?
Yeah. That's his old guard.
And here
Cav.
comes that massive right side extension as they start moving all my stuff towards the center for that charge. This is back when I thought I might still be able to fully envelop them.
That 12-bounder's not doing much anymore, is it? To you when fell?
No,
No.
at this point no.
So yeah, my have lost grenadiers was really helping you out.
Oh yeah, they were really helping to maintain the morale because of the artillery fire.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking almost for artillery player. You know how it's like limited units and stuff like that. I'm thinking of making them pretty much you can take whatever you want for like the 10 infantry. So they can take. At the moment they can still take whatever they want, but they're just limited to 1 elite. But I want to take off the limit of elites. Because I'm thinking
Uh-huh.
it'd be really good to just, they basically like each elite that they take is like a little inspiring unit behind everyone's line that just helps make battles last longer. Because I notice
Oh, yeah.
as the infantry player, you do kind of stretch across the map and your flanks get really, really weak.
Oh yeah, at this point, I was just waiting for some opportunities, and the French player just gave me the best opportunity he could have, because he just wasted his cav on one charge against me, and I saw he was trying to take position on the city. So that was the moment I was kind of hoping for a battle on the city. So I pushed up my 4 grenadier units to that side,
Hmm.
and we just engaged in a massive melee.
Oof.
Oh, this is where you destroy the Braves.
Les Braves. That's a really small column D attack.
Oh yeah.
Not so much of a threat anymore.
I believe that is the unit that destroyed the Prussian Fruit Guard, so
Oh
yeah, I
my
wouldn't say
god,
nothing.
okay. My Russian 12 pounder, it is making the grenadiers in the very center near the Italian horse arty. It's making them worried or whatever. Shaken.
That Italian horse artillery is finally going to break soon.
Yeah,
That's the thing we were waiting for before the charge.
just getting rid of it. And yeah, I think all my arty's focus firing on it right now as well. Yeah, it is. Oh no, I'm also focus firing. There's a 12 pounder that they set up on the hill behind there. Behind the 6 pounder. But it's currently invisible. I want to see this charge went for. I missed this in game. General.
Yeah, I was just finishing to mess up the units, and I'm about to make my push over there.
Yeah, you did some serious damage to that Portuguese line before you went in.
Yeah. Now I think now is the moment. Yeah. I just give the order. I inspired the front Persian Grenadier unit and just follow it in with the rest of the lines. And the Portuguese lines are just really bad in melee.
Yep, there goes the Braves.
Go Grenadiers. Do your job. The Italian general is way too close. What is he doing? Oh my god.
He's a brave fellow, don't you know?
Grenadiers? Are they charging? Winfell?
Huh?
Winfield goes
Yes,
all
yes.
in.
Charging or shooting?
Yes.
Guys, are you firing?
Because at this point I knew he had some cav units on the back, yet I was really afraid of committing the rest of my lines, but I decided to try to kill the Italian general and just push the Portuguese at this point.
Oh yeah, that charge practically annihilated the Portuguese. Made him an effective fighting force at the least.
I can see the French player panicking a little bit, sending more column attack, very tired column attack units on that side.
Look at them running.
Then I start flanking with my other grenadier unit.
Oh yeah,
Once
here comes
they
the
finish them-
Cav. No, yeah, this is the moment the Cav died because the Cav's now doing stupid stuff.
Oh, I just got so many gunshots in the face as well.
Yeah.
Up, yep, there goes the big center charge. All in.
Is it happening? There's center charge as well? Oh, it's about it.
Yep. So it's a mix of my troops and Winfield's troops. Or, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, you really... I just realized on the minimap, Winfell, that the point you're pushing for, there's no actual score on it. But that's alright. It's a good strategic point anyways.
Yeah, so all that stuff that just took out the gun is still mine. That's the stuff that came out of the town. 3 full units.
Yeah, my 10-pounder I think can almost hit. It still hits the stuff on the right side.
Alright, yep, here it is. Pressure's on. They're starting to collapse in on themselves.
Yeah, at what point did you want to do the charge? Did you say like 5 minutes? At the 5-minute mark you want to do a charge?
Yep, 5 minutes, and I think we captured it at the last 2 minutes of the game.
And yeah,
Fully captured it.
Wenfell finally cleared that out. I'm just worried about
And
the
here's the
canister.
move that won us. Here's the move that won us the game. The Italian troops retreating from the center.
Yep. And no, you know what it was? I'm really glad that I moved up my lifeguard battalion because they, for some reason, the Italian player really was distracted by my one single unit. How funny was that?
Oh yeah, where they all started to engage it.
Yeah.
That was
It was
hilarious.
a 5-on-1 and it pretty much won us the game because it just kept them from like turning our flank.
Yeah, the Italians pulled out 3 inspirational and scare units from that center. That would have been really bad for us.
We probably would have collapsed under those 5 units weight.
Okay, I returned.
Perfect timing. Your Cav's going in for that charge against the Italian artillery.
Yeah.
I think I just did a quick inspire on my lifeguard horse.
Yep. Taking it out.
Charges with the general. Brave move.
The saddest part. Oh, go on, go on.
General wasn't in much danger.
I believe there's... No, there wasn't infantry anymore.
Oh, took a canister on your lifeguard horse.
Yeah, that was a big canister too. But I
Lucky-
still got him.
Yeah, lucky yours was spread out. Yeah, my Tushins I think starts focusing on the Italians coming up. Just soften them up. And then, yeah, my Russian 12-pounder now has 2 chevrons and is pummeling them. Still on the flank. Well, my 20-pounder, I think my 20-pounder is the star of the show. I moved my 20-pounder behind, like, the center point. And,
There's that French player again with the switching out of his troops in the center.
Yeah, it's really good with that. Really holding on to all his reserves. It's really nice.
It's very impressive. That's what gets him to hold on just that little bit longer, is constantly having a strong reserve.
Yeah.
Except on his far left side, our right was pretty much prepared to envelop the French without the Italians there.
We didn't really have much to really envelop them on. Or with.
Mostly just the troops that are sitting back behind the guns.
Yeah, but you can say the difference of our charge against the French charge at the center. Ours was very, very organized. We coordinated every single element we had. And
Yeah,
we
the
started
French
pushing
charges
them
were both
back.
separate. Our charges went in with, well, the artillery and both infantry players all charging at once.
And then my Cav just being a nuisance.
Your Cav took out their artillery, and I believe you got some rear charges on, didn't you? That's what broke a large portion of the center was your dragoons.
No, my general got a charge on their rear side. Because I think I lost my lifeguard to this artillery unit right here.
Sure, oh, yeah, maybe.
But I'm pretty sure I got it with my general.
Yeah, you might be right on that.
Yeah, you definitely lose those lifeguard.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a big hit.
Terrifying use of canister.
But yeah, it's about to hit
think-
5 minutes. I'm at 5:10 right now.
5:11.
Just hit 510.
It's about to happen, charge. Oh yeah, you see my Russian units. I was committing them, and I was like, actually, no, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I think with IRL lag, we'll like, oh, it hasn't even been 5 minutes yet. Well,
Yeah, here's Malofsky, lifeguard, holding off, or preparing to hold off 5 Italian troops.
it's priceless, mate.
Yeah, brave men.
Absolute chance. 2 rows thin.
Really are. Every single man there got a kill.
Oh my god, your Prussian main front line is so thin, but so is their French main front line.
Yeah, you forget all of our elites are still in the rear.
It begins.
When you go
I
for
had
the
get,
charge.
Yep. And this is where I actually send in my elites. This is the first engagement my elites actually get to have. So they have been saved all the way to the end of this. The elites include my grenadiers. Yep.
They've really held.
Very
these,
small musketeer units instantly destroy them.
My general
Oh
getting
my
this 12-pounder.
That's the first row gone.
Yeah, we really softened them up. That's Prussian marksmanship right there. Absolutely destroyed them.
So that's a really fair trade. Your front row removes them, but then makes room for your others to come through. Oh my god, this is really clean. It's such a nice push.
8th Life, the foot guard, plus the black bunkers. Yeah, absolutely destroyed them.
Oh my god, look at the corridor Wenfeld created for all his troops to come through to feed to the center. Look at that march. Look at the march of the Prussians.
Yes.
God,
This is where I really start taking
here.
losses. I have to pull in my right flank just to get it. Your fucking lifeguard are still holding though.
Really?
Starting to pull back a little bit, but they still held against the Italians for a minute there.
The general's on his way. Charge.
Yes, and then that's the thing that saved me in the center. Instead of having to fight through the Swiss guard, the Swiss infantry and those 3 Fusiliers, that really messed them up.
Yeah, and then my general gets charged in the back. But I think I managed to get him away.
Yeah, and then the Italian general proceeds to charge my infantry for no reason. At the front, no less.
The
And
French
I
actually
used my
tried to
last rally.
charge us on the center.
Oh yeah, they tried to stop Wenfeld's reinforcements. But
They really
it's all about the
tried.
fight in the center, and look how even it is so far. This is really intense. We were freaking out at this
It
point
really
because
is.
we really didn't know if we were going to win it. And then we saw some red on the right side, and we're like, no way.
Here it goes.
The old break.
Oh. Yep, and then the absolute annihilation, that blob battle going on between my troops and the French and Italian troops on that right. Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Yep, then full French collapse on the right side of the town.
Bringing
And
over
then goes...
Jean Baptiste. And then Wenfeld goes for it. He sees those red troops. Oh my goodness.
I want to join the glory.
Yes, the
Yeah.
glorious Prussian charge against the French. Absolutely amazing.
My general coming back and charging another unit of infantry.
Yep, you scare off those first Franco-Italian ones though, and then engage with the Hibernians.
Yeah, not as a glorious charge as you did, but it was quite enough to make them keep pulling back, and we secure the little city, the little house.
Damn.
Yep,
Yeah,
this
with
is
the
complete
dough.
securing the
Yeah, with
Russian
a
infantry
minute
going
left.
through. Absolutely glorious. I remember I was freaking out the entire time.
Jeez.
Still kind of worried about the Italian troops, but eventually they all get destroyed too.
Yeah.
I think it's because one of us pops a rally.
Yep,
And my general ended up chevroning and then charging a retreated unit.
yeah, there it is. Yeah, Vulture pops a rally over the entire right flank.
But I think that's it. There's like 1 second to go.
Yep, absolutely beautiful game.
1.
Yep, and that's game.
Should be.
There we go.
Yeah, it just goes on a second more.
Yep. I'm at the draw screen now, but that was definitely an LSE victory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All
you
about
can
that
see
220.
my KD. It was quite bad.
Yeah, my KD, I have a musketeer battalion that was completely destroyed but got 300 kills.
Your unicorn got 723 kills. Your 20
Yeah,
pounder.
that's insane. It was just doing work, dude. It was just chewing up really big blobs.
I think that was a unicorn that prevented the French charge at the center. It must be.
Yeah, that French charge over on center and all right was. It scared me for a sec, but that unicorn absolutely annihilated them. It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
But you can see the KD on the Italian player. He only lost 200 men and killed 1,000 men. That's actually quite decent.
But compared to me as the artillery player, I lost 200 men and
Oh,
killed almost 2,000 men.
oh yeah.
I
So,
think I'm pretty sure something I found extremely funny at the end was one of the French players said it takes no skills to charge last second.
I remember
It
We
that.
also
could argue
takes no skill to stand in a
second
straight line last second.
Oh, they tried. It was a really good fight, and honestly, we,
Yeah.
we didn't know how it was going to go in the center there until we saw like some red flags.
Realistically, if their generals did not charge in, they probably would have held just a little bit longer. And that
Yeah,
Italian movement over to our right flank is really what got them.
Yep, probably. I think the Italians they really could have changed the course of that last charge, and
Oh
especially
yeah.
if they had their Cav players still, because I imagine that he would have had some Cav left.
Yeah, he probably would have moved Murat to the center, and that scare would have ultimately done some damage. But I think we still can push through. It was
Yeah,
really that Italian movement was that was. I think that's the worst part of it.
probably. But yeah, good game. Thank you
yeah.
for joining me, guys. I'm gonna probably end the recording here.
Absolutely.
All right. Say goodbye, everyone.
Yeah. See you guys.
Cheers.
Uh,
Bye bye.